Yep. It's like recording?
Yeah, we good. Go ahead.
I know. How do you know that we not in them chapters? That we can see is that if we in another, like you said, it's another dimension. America has been destroyed, and we flying around. How do you know we can't see ourselves at the camp? Them chapters that be coming by, the camp. How do you know we not in them?
There's a
crazy,
there's a
right?
video. There's a video online, and I think there was this guy that was going into like the Yahweh Shah when he brought the was it Peter? It was Peter and somebody when they saw Moses and they saw Elijah.
Oh yeah, the transfiguration.
Right. That was happening at the same time. When Moses was on a particular mountain and Elijah was
Peter, James, and John.
Right. And you can find this clip on YouTube, but he was breaking it down how when Moses was talking to Yahweh Shah and Elijah was talking to Yahweh Shah, and it was pretty much all happening at the same time. It's a crazy thing to. It was one of the elder brothers that sent me that link. I was like, yo, the most I play, it's just time is different. But basically, we just need that. We just need the events of the destruction to play out in our timeline, in our procession of our timeline. But it already did happen. When the prophets were seeing these things, it already happened. They were seeing it already happen. They wasn't seeing like a vision of it happening. They were seeing it already happen because the way the Lord does time is He creates everything at once. The beginning and the end, everything was all created at once. And the Lord will have His prophets see different parts of the timeline.
Exactly.
Different parts of it. This is why prophecies can't be upsetted. Because they already happened.
It's like, and that's why prophets, they're also the same thing, spoken in their own version, but everything linked up. I'm saying everything was linked up. So
synchronized,
yeah. You can go to 4B, but right?
4B?
Yeah, 4B, yeah.
Copy.
And they get off on the Bronx River.
Oh, I see. That's the best route.
So me, let's read. Let me finish reading this.
Yeah,
It says, it says, okay, it says, verse 16. It says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and say, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to, we always talk about it, the Egyptians, right?
Yeah.
These are once great people. I mean, you look at the pyramids, and right now they look like old stone and shit, but they used to light up.
Yeah, right.
They were limestone. It was like white, and the sun would hit it.
And it would glitter.
It would glitter. It would be like,
like lights, like street lights.
Yeah, exactly. It was a sight to see. Now it's just like whatever, just fucking. You know what I'm saying? So.
Old ass pyramids.
It's an old ass piece of, nobody gives a shit about that.
Let's keep going straight.
Yeah, I know, brother. I know. Get on the Bronx River, I got you. So, but when you hear no, these were the great Egyptians, they're like, nah, the great Egyptians was white. Nah, it was them dirty Hamites with the flies pitching and shit and give them 5 cents or a nickel to feed them and that, but they were once pompous.
But the reason why they say that,
Jake.
the reason why they say that the Egyptians was white because when the Ptolemies took over, they try to mimic the Egyptian attire and their way of life.
It was the Greeks, yeah, you're right. The Greeks came, westernized, Hellenized, because that, by the way, Hellen is how Greeks say Greek, right? They weren't calling themselves Greek, they was calling themselves Hellens.
That's right.
So they Hellenized the world, just like no different than westernization.
Right.
And what you do when you invade, you put your picture up.
That's right.
So they started painting themselves as gods and
wearing the same attire that the Egyptians did. That's why a lot of people they look at the Ptolemies as Egyptians. That's why I was.
And they think Cleopatra was a black woman.
Yeah,
Cleopatra was a fucking so-called Jew,
she was
ugly
a
so-called
big nose cut.
ugly.
So my ex-woman got into an argument. She was like, because she looking at Pam Grier playing
Cleopatra in the fucking 70s.
So I was like, I said, let me bust your bubble a little bit. I said, Cleopatra was a title. Then the Ptolemy empire that was ruling over in that land. She was an Edomite woman, a big nose, ugly big nose cut bitch.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here! You don't know what you talk about. So I said, Google it, and she Googled it. She said, I don't believe it.
Fuck with your head, man.
So I don't believe that.
Syra, I believe that was her title.
Yeah, but it was different Cleopatra because it's such a title. Like a Ptolemy a title.
Yeah.
So she as to get your history right. Then she was like, I said to her, she was like Solomon was black, one of the greatest kings that ever lived. I said, you're right, he was black, but he is the greatest king that lived. So I was like, so let me ask you a question. You said King David was white, right? She said, yeah. I said, no. So this is what I said. So I was like, so now, if King David was white, that means Solomon had to be white because King David was Solomon's father.
Right.
She was like, what? No, he wasn't. I said, Google it. Every time she Googles shit, she get a mouse. You don't even know the scriptures.
Look, a woman is just good for bending over, and even though the Most High even build them, like you look at a woman, nothing spiritual comes to your mind when you look at a woman.
I know exactly.
Well, when you look at a woman, carnality comes to your mind. So they're not meant, you know. When you read the scripture, it says children. It's really sons, right? So this Bible is for men, and it's up to you if you want to teach a woman or not. But this thing is really for men, all right?
Exactly. And so this is back in the scriptures. It says, but thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as a remnant of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden underfoot.
Keep going.
It says, Thou shalt be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed the land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
Yeah, I mean, look, and you know, you go into this a lot. Several hour continued employment.
Yep.
You're gonna be put to work. You know, you have a lot of these rich Edomites that they never lifted a fucking thing in their life.
They ain't gonna do it this time.
They're gonna be, and the Lord is like, all right, cool, let's preserve them. All right, and now you're gonna know hard labor. Hard labor.
Hardcore labor.
And when I was walking to the bathroom, you know, Cam, when I went off to the bathroom, I heard the elder brother Shamal. He's like, you better not drop a fucking drop. So, hey man, we gonna meditate some time, man. Have you just bring me my cup of wine, and I want you to walk it to me on a fucking tightrope.
Matter of fact, I want you to dance it to me. Dance the wine to me.
I want you to walk on this tightrope. Better spikes on below.
You better not drop
You better not drop a single drop. If not, it's your ass.
That's right.
Them alligators down there gonna have your ass.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay, so it says,
Hey, look, all them types of games, they did that shit to us.
It says, prepare slaughter for the children of that, for the iniquity of, it said, prepare slaughter for his children.
So prepare slow it down. I just dissed you.
Got a little excited when I saw that scripture. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Right.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
Right. So, you know, when you read the scriptures, you're not supposed to pay for your father's sins. So what is it talking about? Is there confusion with the Most High? No, there isn't. You are your fathers coming back. That's it. In the third, fourth generation, reincarnation is a thing. Look, you never know who's watching these videos, so reincarnation is in the Bible.
That's
Most people watching these videos do know, but reincarnation is the spirit doesn't die. It's just a new flesh, memories wiped clean, just like Men in Black, and you live out your judgment here on earth. So you have to pay for what you did in your past life. You know,
right.
You got these Jakes, these Edomites, man. I had this cool white guy. Hypothetically speaking, matter of fact, I don't even have to say hypothetical. I work for this so-called Jew. Dude was cool as shit. My pay was on point, everything. So does that mean he's gonna have a special place in the kingdom? You know, he was cool with Shimon, so we can't whip him.
Nah.
Are you fucking retarded?
We gonna whip you, but we gonna whip you even more.
This is the point. The Most High judge as a generation.
That's right.
So was the elect of the Lord bowing down to Baal and doing all this crazy shit? You had men that never bowed the knee to Baal, but the Most High still judged us as a nation.
That's right.
So you Edomites out there that call yourself, oh, you know, I got black friends, I adopted black kids, and the Most High don't give two shits about any of that. I had black work. I had Spanish and black workers that I was great to.
Remember,
who gives a shit? You know, the Most High is gonna judge you as a whole. That's what's going down.
Remember in Django?
Right.
Man, I gave you my apple. Remember that in Django? He said, yo, man, halfway, come on, man. I gave you my last apple, man.
Yeah, yep. When they had them guns and the tables turned. Yeah. Hey, you remember? Hey, Michael, don't do that. I gave you that last apple.
I started laughing when I heard that. That must make a difference now. After all that shit you did to me, because you gave me your apple, that makes it all better, huh?
Yeah. He said some shit, but them slaves was like, nigga, you just heard, just cock that gun ready to put their ass to death, man.
He couldn't. That's because the
Damn
guy
right, yeah.
he shot the German dude. He shot the horse. He shot the man in the horse. Fell in the
Oh yeah,
leg.
yep.
So they was like, yo, they got Django. They said, I'm taking Django. You can do what you want to this guy. I forgot what he called his name. He said, come on, I gave you my last apple. Don't that count for something? You
I gave you that last apple.
I said, yo, these devils, man. I tell you, man.
Yep, that's them.
These fucking devils, man.
Hey, Most High deals with nations, man.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
Man, we just brought that out through the spirit of camp too. You know, like when the Lord said, "And Edom, and my sword shall." How could he say? I'm roughly paraphrasing Ezekiel 25:14.
So shall be
I
bathed
will
in
lay
heaven.
my vengeance upon Edom.
Oh, right.
Right. Do it by the hand of my people Israel. Hey, that's all you Edomites. That's all you so-called white people. Every last one of you.
The Most High laid his vengeance upon us, but do you?
That's right. Bro.
So you don't think you're going to get the same treatment, but worse?
The prophecy concerning us that we're gonna go into captivity with our king, King
That's
David.
right, bro.
That's right.
So all Israelites got grouped together. The ones that were wicked and the ones that were trying their best to serve the Lord still got the same punishment.
Right,
So
right.
all
As
you
a
Edomites-
nation.
as a nation,
So there's nothing you can't get out of this, man. I don't
you
care how
can't be
many-
like, well, yeah, my father was a slave master, but I wasn't. No, shit doesn't work that way. You're all Edomites, and you reaping the benefits of whatever your pops did.
And then another thing, a lot of you Jakes out there, secretly I got Edomite moms. So you're totally against that. You don't want your moms to be in slavery. But hey, she's going to slavery.
That's it.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Unless she's not an Edomite, she just look like one. You better hope that's the case.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know who I'm talking about, because you be watching my videos.
I mean, look, yeah. If your mother is of another nation, she's gonna be a concubine. That's that.
That's right.
That's it. I mean, you know,
It is what it is.
it is what it is,
Look,
man.
like
I ain't make the rules. I just follow them.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm just a spoke on the wheel.
you got another verse we could throw in there real quick. before
Okay,
we-
come on. It says, prepare slaughter for I read that already. It says,
No, it should say that they rise up.
yeah, okay, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Right. So this is what you call cutting off the head. This is why you can't let one of them go, or like just
Right.
like who did what's his name?
Saul.
So yeah.
Saul, if you had listened, we wouldn't have been in this shit right now. There'll be no so-called Jews if you did what you were supposed to do. Nah, you know what? Let's keep some of them and
We could give great sacrifice unto the Lord.
no, don't save some of that. We no.
Man, kill all those motherfuckers.
Look, man, this is why you gotta do whatever the fuck the Lord told you to do. Don't get. You know what's annoying, man? I tell my wife get me some arugula, and she come back. They didn't have arugula, so I got you spring mix. Who the fuck told you to get me spring mix? I wanted arugula.
You should have went to another store.
Right, or just don't get me anything at all. So this is the most I feel
I wanted arugula.
on a million times more. I told you to kill everything, and you gonna bring me back fucking sheep? What is wrong with you?
And this dirty ass big nosed kike named Agag. Man,
I didn't say
kill
I
Agag,
want
then I'm
slaves. I said, and that's what Samuel did. I bring them here, you know, sliced them up like the Lord told him to do, and said, all right, now that I did that, guess what? The kingdom is gone from you now because you ain't listen.
But I'm saying Haman was
A descendant of, yep, descendant of the Haggites.
and he fled into Egypt.
Yep.
And you know, had some kind of
So in the kingdom, we're gonna be in our right mind, and we're not every single Edomite. And you got Edomites that's hiding right now with black skin on,
that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
You ain't getting
Spanish skin
away.
on, so-called
That's right.
Native American skin
You
on.
not getting away.
You're not getting away.
Every last one of you.
Yep.
It's right. So you want to continue to tell me you gotta go, because I know you gotta go.
I mean, that was it, right? It was the verse. Or...
Yeah, that was a voice, but we got a bunch of scripture.
No, I mean, it was never intended to finish the chapter. It was
Okay.
just, you know, while we're driving in transit,
Okay,
we just
fine.
go in spirit and read some scriptures. But that's it. We're close.
You know, I mean, I know you gotta go. It's starting to rain, so
Yeah, hey, well, look, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem, Rakak, Kodash, the blessed the apostles, and Shalom, Akim, Shalom.
Shalom.
shalom.